I am standing in my sewing room and this is a disaster. There's papers to be put away. I brought this hula hoop in here because there was nowhere else to put it. I've got all my recording stuff put away, just jammed into a corner. There's my kids. This is all sort of a organized mess. That's some chairs I was working on. Then I need to actually finish. And I was like, I'm gonna switch out my sewing chair, so that's over there. My vacuum is here, like waiting for me to use it. I've got stuff from work that I just brought home yesterday. And so now that I'm not working anymore, I'm gonna just like focus on getting this organized. Okay, so the first thing that I did was water my plant because it's just suffering. It's suffering, and I've been taking off some dry leaves, and today I'm gonna get the rest. I don't know if you can hear me because I don't have my mic on. I haven't done any recording in a long time. Okay, that's better. I have to iron for my mom, so I'll put this somewhere. I left my job yesterday, decided to clean up my sewing room today, and I've already got my first order for 2 diaper covers right now. So I think I opened it on the weekend, and today is Thursday, so pretty cool. But I'm gonna get started on getting things ready to do some sewing here. My mom's pants that I need to hem for her before I take them on. I go on the weekend on Saturday, so I need to get those done for her. So I'm gonna just get all of this dusted. These are some little rocks that I collected in Florida. I don't know why that reminds me of my dad, but it does, and my dad's CB's patch, and my dad. I love having, this is his desk, and I love having his picture on him, and this is his lamp as well, and his clock is up there, so lots of memories of Dad. my little mic. So I'm going to talk about these two things. This is a little loom that I got on, looks like Temu. I've never used it, but I got it when I was doing alterations, so that if I wanted to do like some kind of like repairs on jeans or whatever, that I could. I've never used it though, so I'm debating about keeping it or not. This is a small piece of fabric that I just got out because I thought it would be a nice thing to make for the kitchen, like a little towel or a little, I don't know, it's been frayed on all of the edges intentionally, and I just would have to fray this end, so I can make like a little tablecloth kind of thing with it. I don't know, not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I think I need to wash it. It's a little bit dirty. So yeah, I did, like I said, I got an order, so I printed out that order. I cleaned my printers, just dusted them, and then this is like the last corner of the sewing room, and over here I had intended to make like a little computer station. I've got this extra desk. This used to be my sewing table or sewing desk, and honestly my dad's desk is a little bit too high for sewing, unless I did buy a new chair. So I'm gonna put that chair together and then see if it works, to use that chair at that desk, and then keep this desk for like more of a computer area. So I'm gonna dust this, clean it up, and vacuum, and then decide if I want to do that. So I probably will. The other thing is I have a lot of extra boxes in here that I need to get out, so like these packed boxes. I had a new thing with packed over the last few months, so I've been buying like organic cotton clothing and underwear from them. This isn't, you know, sponsored by any means, but I do like these boxes, maybe for like organizing something, but right now they're just sitting here doing nothing, so I need to do something with them. Okay, so this is the behind the scenes look of this video. So I've just shoved things aside. I still have that stuff there that I need to get rid of, and over here I've got to do some work on putting some files away and some stuff on my desk. This is one thing that I had at work, my dad's Rolodex, and it's super cool. I love it, and I have his business card, which I'm gonna put in here, and just have it on kind of display. And there's my dad. Another thing is my grandma. This was her sewing case, and that's her when she was a teenager. So yeah, now I'm going to be working on getting rid of everything. I got to be able to get out of here first. I'm just going to take everything and figure out what to do with it. Well, you guys, I feel like this is probably all that we're gonna get done this week. I still have to change my dad's clock back. This is one thing I have not done because I have not spent any time in here. So I still have to do that because I don't want to get mixed up with the time. But now I have 2 orders. So that's 4 diaper covers I gotta sew. This is my new cat. His name is Alex. And then let's see. Yeah, I put together my new chair and it works great, and it's the right height. I can get it the right height. I do want to, I gotta do some more work over here eventually, but I just feel like I'm not gonna have time to do it because I'm working on the house right now. Well, we just took a dump load, and I'm working out back, washing the actual house and some windows. So my plant looks a little bit better, but I think I need to cut it off. I need to snip that and stick it in water and just cut this off because that looks really bad, that part with no leaves. I still have to sew, or not sew, but iron that for my mom. She's gonna give it to my brother. And yeah, so I finished sewing my mom's pants, took those over to her last week. This is still a work in progress. I put my, I dusted everything, but put the, what's that called? Shredder, the paper shredder under there because I do need to use that. But as far as like what I'm going to use this for, I still have not figured that out. I have yet another laptop. I have that computer at the top there that we set up, and then an extra monitor, so I'm not sure. But my husband sometimes uses this for like if he has to like fix tiny little things. Sometimes he does. So there's a chair with a really saggy looking pillow. But yeah, that's another one of the chairs that I recovered. So they're not very comfortable because they're old chairs. And they're very tipsy, but that one especially is losing a lot of paint because of where I would pull it up to the sewing desk when I was sewing. And then that is kind of like an organized mess as well. And I have a little orchid back here that I think my mom gave me, and it's not looking too happy. It was at work in a cold window and not looking too happy anymore. So yeah, that's my sewing room, and I have a lot of stuff to take care of still. But I feel good. I feel like I'm in a place now where I can actually get some sewing done, which is what I'll be doing later on this week. Thanks for coming along with me as I attempt to organize and clean up my sewing room. And have a great day.